I'm a little late. Trying to futz with things and get things set up. That seems really loud. Put you over here. Hold on. Okay. Oh, you can't see the snow out of the window. Oh my goodness, it is snowing so much right now. Bring up this. I was making a graphic, sorry. Hello. You have arrived. Is the music too loud? I turned it on and it sounded like really loud. And my microphone is now further away, so hopefully I'm not too quiet. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a Reddit, or I would post on the Reddit about that too. Yes, I'm a little bit late. I was futzing with things on the stream. You talking me or the art? I was adding some backgrounds and stuff. Yeah. Thanks. Trying to figure out if there was a way to do like a, because I swore it was Spotify had like a player that was just true. Like a small player, and maybe put that up on the stream so you could see what music I'm listening to. But they don't that I can find. I don't know. Futzing with things. I heard a ding dong. Hello! Thank you, Wildy Bear, for the follow. Today we're working on... Oh, okay. A clan member. Oh, and I got a big coffee today. So hopefully it'll last me. Does it look familiar, Harley? Can you see it? Good morning. It is indeed a good morning. Other than the buttload of snow we're getting. So much fun. Good morning. I finished the one from last time. Last time it was just some lines and now it's all done. The booba one, yes. They all have booba. Maybe not as much on this one, it's kind of hidden, but... I don't know how long this sweater is gonna last. I'm hot already. Here I was thinking I'd be cold. Hello! Thank you for the follow, Dr. Chocomo. Yes, I got alerts working. I got Nightbot working. More bot. Thank you guys. What does today mean? Nightbot is warning you for I'm sorry. Nightbot, calm down. I don't know what you were yelling in caps, but I haven't touched, I got Nightbot on. I haven't touched the words. It has its own, like, preset bad words. Yeah, I have to figure out, Nightbot, what is your problem? Goodness, calm down. Oh, so then I definitely have to, okay, Nightbot, let's fix you here. Goodness. I didn't realize it had it was such a stickler for things. Okay. Okay, let's see, how do I edit? Okay, let's disable that. And that. You don't need to be such a stickler, Nightbot. It won't tell me which words are blacklisted, though. Alright, we'll just turn that off for now, and I'll futz with that later. Nightbot, you just do the other things. Okay, well, blacklist words phrase is back on now. I can't find... Oh, it tells me what it blacklisted though, or what it took away from people. Why does it seem like the emotes aren't working? Oh, they're up there. You can make me big! On the TB. I tried to do that through my Switch and it was horrible. It was so laggy and grainy and just gross. It wasn't. Nope. I need to calibrate my... pen later. Who's Free Bear? What's Free Bear? It's not showing up. Oh. Maybe. Okay, let's refresh here. There we go! Yay! Look, they stopped working, but it has the symbol that says... I mean, the bot is good for some things, but he was being awful mean. You heard him, husband. Time for the neuter. It was just one word that you had said. It was just LMAO in caps, and for some reason it was like, this is too much. She must be silenced. Oh no! Hey! Don't be on her! Oh, my girl! Don't be so mean to her. Gonna get a special package. Now she's got it on her permanent record. She's been banned once. That's for good hubbies. Ooh, no, I did not mean to delete that. What do elbows even look like? He had to have been in the last stream to understand that one. There was a whole thing believe it's still up on the channel for another day. And I did upload them to YouTube too. For shits and giggles. Watch them later if you want. This arm is so long. Eventually I will edit things, make them nicer. I'm just a baby streamer. I'm still getting things fixed, or not fixed, adjusted, put together. Gasp. Aaron doesn't like chicken. He had too much as a kid. You do! I like chicken. I like chicken and turkey more than I like red meat. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, what? Did you figure out what it was? Harley has the band hammer now. See, but now you gotta work with husband. You two gotta play nice. Cat cap! You gotta pay me to get another. But there's the baby. Yeah. She's so fluffy. It's my baby. Oh. Okay, that's good. Maybe I should make a Nightbot command for cat. Whole cat alert. What would I was gonna say I could do like a dancing cat emote, but we already got jiggling. Just I wonder if I could make my own alert and just, well, because that's something you could do with points, right? With stream points, is do alerts. I don't know. Something to think about and figure out how to do. Just have the whole screen go crazy with cats. Anyone else got a snowstorm going today? Or is it just us? Oof. Ooh. Snowed all night. Stop now. You're expecting 10 inches tomorrow. Ooh. swear we got like 6 to 8 yesterday. We got 2 last night, and now there's a lot coming down right now. We have a lot coming. It's pretty to look at. It's not fun to be in. You're expecting 10 inches too, Harley. This husband coming home for lunch. Oh, that's the part that sucked. Yesterday it started, or was it yesterday? It was the night before. It started raining a lot. So it was all like slush and gross stuff underneath the 8 inches of snow that we got. Tried making a snowman. Got a little overzealous. It was giant. I couldn't pick up the midsection to put it on. I don't know how to draw this hand. Totally in this hand. I almost broke it. It split and I had to fix it. And Isaac sat down on his too hard and broke it. Hit our snow chairs. Snow chairs. Comfy, but not sturdy. Oh my gosh, this hand is gonna be the death of me. Send help. Looks like a little baby hand. She just got the tiniest hand ever. She got baby hands. They got baby hands. I do love the way the trees look when it's snowing. Yes, I'm a noisy drinker. No rum chata today. I am actually, Nightbot. I am not gremlin mode right now. Normally, I look like a gremlin when I'm drawing, so I'm just sitting there like... I've been trying to be better about my posture. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel because I'm an artist. I don't need a bad back, too. Oh, yeah, that'll do it, having a broken chair. Oh, I need a new chair. Well, I guess not need, this one isn't broken. But I just want one that's not... I wonder if it's more comfy. A new chair? Well, the new year isn't too far. We got like 16 days. Unexpected surprise pets. Tiger will do that too. She's got the activation noise and then just whoo. I found out RBG chairs are a thing and I really want one, except for the fact that it's probably the most uncomfortable thing in the world. Because it did not look comfy. He'd just be laying down in his chair. My cat was stepping on me with those pointy ass feet in the morning. I know! Kitten does that all the time at night because she likes to cuddle with me when we're sleeping, and she's always got to put all her weight on one foot in the most painful spots. I finally trimmed their claws like yesterday or the day before, so they're not pointy. And husband was thankful because now Tiger's not stabbing him when she comes to sit with him. Speaking of, she's probably sitting with him now. That does not sound comfortable. Laying down the entire time. I can't imagine trying to draw like this. No, a tiger's not down there. Maybe she's attacking the tree right now. Oh my gosh. On your hip, that makes your whole leg fall asleep. Yeah, kitten always puts her weight, see, right here, and for some reason it just hurts. Because I'll be laying on my side and she just, all her weight in that one foot. Hurts when they step on your boobs. It's not so bad when they knead on the boobs when their claws are trimmed, but when they're not, oh my god, that hurts so bad. They're just like soft. It's soft. I like this. True. I would like squishing some boobies too. But I don't use my claws. Mm-hmm. Cats know what's up. They just don't care if they hurt you. That is one pointy finger. I am probably gonna have to get Isaac's school stuff set up soon. Meaning I'll probably need to take a couple-minute break to go give him his tablet. Okay. I have to quick go give the boy his homework. Because he's got a, You do need to take that picture. Boy's got a flex learning day and I gotta go give him his tablet. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm sorry. I left. I have to be mommy for a minute. Oh. 38 out of 50 followers. You think I can hit that by the end of the year? 2 weeks. Probably not. That'll be next year's goal. Why is chat box so small? get back to drawing this wonky hand that has no business being this difficult to draw. Streaming can be a blessing and a curse because either I'm super focused and don't get sidetracked by Twitter and Twitch and all that. Except my ADHD or my ADD just goes crazy when I'm drawing sometimes. And I get very easily distracted and just go off to do something quickly and never come back to the drawing. Streaming helps me keep more focused because I'm like, okay, I can't be on different screens while people are watching this, but then when chat gets very chatty, it's very fun. But I notice I have a hard time concentrating on the drawing. That's okay though. I'd rather have fun. As long as it's still fun for the chatters. Apparently I've decided I'm making one of those cat ear beanie things, the ones that you just like crochet in a circle and then fold it or whatever. I saw somebody else do one and it was really cute. I just want one. I want one. You got your cute cat hair beanie. I want one too.
Accidentally pressed I'm all done. I accidentally.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty. Just set the battery down and then it works. Just set the battery down and then it turns to on.
Was it this one, bud? No, which one did you say you were done? Oh, this one? Mm-hmm. Respond again. There we go. Respond again. Here, come here for a sec.
Okay.
Go over there. Say hi. Can you wave? See if they can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you say hi to everybody? Are you being shy? Yeah.
I'm not being shy.
Well, okay. Can I have a kiss and then you can go work on your schoolwork?
What?
He's just figuring out what the camera is doing. It's delayed. Yeah, and you move before it does. You are such a goof. You are such a cam when you see cameras. Yeah, sure. Isaac did do a lot of wood cutting and stuff for Papa, didn't you, before on RuneScape? Why are you so cute?
Stop.
Huh? Why are you so cute? Okay, can you go finish your schoolwork?
It looks like I'm trying to wipe off my cheek.
Yes, because you always wipe off Mama's kisses. Okay. I know. His laughs are so cute. He is such a ham. Can Mama get back to work here, Goober? It is, at this age, it's fun. And also not. He's like a little teenager. Oh my god. You really are. You've been better lately. Fighting everything.
Like,
Come on. Mama, get back to her work, bud. Okay, here's your tablet. It should be back on the one that you thought you finished.
no, I just accidentally pressed and done.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It should, there you go. You can redo it.
But I don't know what to do.
It says, draw a line to match each Chinese word to the correct picture. So what's that one?
This one is that. Yeah.
Is that correct? Here. See that? Okay, now draw a line. A straight line. There you go. Okay, go bring this back downstairs and you can finish. He does got the zoomies. Boy always has the zoomies. Child. Watch out, don't run over your feet.
But I just want to stay in the camera.
I know you want to watch, but you're in my way, Goober. Well, don't show them your work. They're gonna cheat. They're copying your answers, bud. Don't let them see.
Let me put it down here.
Not much anymore. He used to do some.
Did he saw me?
You haven't helped Papa lately on RuneScape, have you? It's Chinese. Do you know any Chinese? You probably will fail. I would fail. I don't know any. I know some counting. Can you count? Count for them in Chinese. Stop. Remember, Papa's underneath us. You're gonna upset Papa if you stomp so much. Can you count for them? No, you're just being a goof. I'm still learning 1 through 10.
Are you? Oh?
Yes. See, Papa says he's mad. You were stomping on the floor. Right there. It says, "Rar, I'm mad."
What do you mean? I don't know which one it is.
It's that one, the green one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You can go ask him yourself.
I'm gonna have to tell you no.
Such a stinker.
Don't call me thinker.
Be you.
Don't call me thinker. Looks like I'm gonna.
Isaac, remember you gotta finish your schoolwork though.
What are you talking about?
What? You know this. You're just being a little ham.
Wait, somebody see that?
Harley says stinker. You're a stinker.
No, I'm not. Look at there's two emojis yelling up there.
Yep, there's
Yeah.
a yelling emoji. Arr, arr, arr. Stinkers don't do their schoolwork. You're not doing your schoolwork. You're a stinker.
Don't call me stinker.
They gotta do your schoolwork. Whoops.
Ugh. I don't.
Break that. That's not ours.
Yes, I know.
Did you push the button? Is it still working?
Yeah. See?
But I mean, is it still on the page it needs to be?
Let's see. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna. Yeah.
Okay, go downstairs to finish. Crazy child. I knew as soon as he knew I was streaming there would be chaos. Have a kid? They require a lot of patience. Well,
Mom, I don't know where the rest goes to.
I think you know this one. You showed me that the other day. What is it?
I don't know.
You know, if anything, you should probably be asking Papa. Papa knows these.
He also doesn't know as much.
Are you sure he knows more than me? Papa took how much? He learned a lot.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Go ask him. He might know.
No, I think you're lying.
You won't know till you ask him.
Are you sure?
Please, Isaac, please listen. You need to finish this. You can come back up here when you're done.
What?
I'm laughing at you. But stop stomping. No, go, go, go.
Hey!
Go downstairs.
What did you push me for?
Because. Go! Go! Little goof.
Don't call me you.
Stop being one.
Then you stop being a goof. You always act like a goof.
Isaac. Please. Go downstairs and finish your work. If you need help with the characters, go ask Papa. This layer is nothing. Isaac likes to watch Minecraft Let's Players. He would be quite the ham if he ever did that. Child is crazy. Nice thing about him being home from school though means I could probably stream a little bit longer, as long as he don't get too in the way. Probably have to take a 5-10 minute break to get him some food, but for lunch. Dance and draw. Hi, Winnie! Is that a platypus? It's adorable. What? Nice. You can put snow on it? How do you do that? Oh, that's cute. Oh.
Can I get it?
If that's correct, then you push the green button and be done.
I think it might be correct.
Huh?
It might be correct.
Okay. Isaac, please go downstairs and finish. You're gonna be distracted if you come up here and do that. I have the 7 TV. I don't have the BT TV. Might have to get that. Ice Cube Platypus. This one's not supposed to be super busty. But it's honestly a little harder to draw than not so busty characters. Okay, Nightbot. Ivan Gremlin. Maybe I should make it have me do arm stretch, hand stretches. Because that I'm bad about doing. And as an artiste, don't want to get carpet
so
time
every
on.
time I try going into this one, it goes into that.
Huh?
Every time I go into here, this goes into this.
Huh.
Maybe I have to take a picture first.
Please, if you go out and play in the snow today, how do you play with snow? Do you make a snowman? Or what other things do you do when it's a snow day? We will do a snow day show and tell when we get back to school. So I think it wants you can draw a picture of what you do in the snow.
Okay.
We can take a photo later. Oops. Let me do that. Take a photo later of your snowman and stuff that we built yesterday. But for now, if you want, you can draw. And then don't push the green button, push the red button. And then we'll take a video and picture
No,
later.
this is the orange button.
Okay, orange, whatever. Go downstairs, bud. I know. He's so big now. And such a little stinker.
Don't call me Tiger.
Go downstairs.
I don't want to.
You're gonna get distracted up here. That is what she said. Oh, it looks like you gotta do some math too, bud.
Why?
Because that's what your teacher just sent me.
Oh, okay. Like
Please.
I Excel?
Yep.
Okay.
Please go downstairs and do your homework. When you're all done, we can go outside and play in the snow. But you gotta go downstairs, or I'm not gonna go play with you.
I want to play though.
Okay, so go downstairs.
What are you talking about? Then I'm gonna get.
This is exactly why I want you to go downstairs. You're getting distracted by the stream.
No, I'm gonna get distracted. But downstairs, because I have Minecraft on downstairs, I think.
Then turn Minecraft off.
No.
Please, Isaac. Listen. I'm gonna ask you one more time, and then we're not going outside.
No, we are.
Yes. That's the wrong emote for Minecraft. But he is a Minecraft player. He has been since he was little. And could barely hold the controller in both hands. He's gotten much better. Oh, a big stretch. Oh, should we still... Kitty.
Mom, I'm gonna go potty, okay?
Okay. This is why I need another camera, so I can stop picking that one up and stop putting it back in the wrong spot. Oh no! Nothing, not talking to you. They turned off your water for an hour? Why? They fixing something? I know, I need another camera for Cat Cam. True, you can use the toilet. You just can't flush. The bucket. Just throw it outside in the snow. Weird that they've turned off your water for a neighbor. I thought each house had its own shut off thing. Make it worth it. Oh, apartment. Oh, that changes things. A scheduled power. Oh, that's right. Texas has scheduled power outages now. I forget. Not everybody is in a house. That's what my brain does. Everybody's my age. Everybody lives in a house. Everybody is the same. Any snow in the forecast, Harley? Is Texas gonna freak out? Yeah, that's the one thing I hate about apartments. You spend more than you would on a mortgage payment, and then you don't even get to keep it. But I mean, any rental, anything, you pay a lot. And don't get anything in return. Then a headache.
Oh, God.
That's cool. Okay, remember, just push the draft, and then later we will take a picture of the snowman, and we'll put it in there too.
Like, I put the orange button.
Yep.
The orange check mark.
The orange check mark, and then we'll add more to it later.
Okay, so we'll take a picture of it.
We will do that later, yes. Please go downstairs and finish the other two that there was, and then do some math. I will double check what math you need to do.
Now I can do this.
I mean, you could do the math now too if you wanted, and then do those later.
Actually, I want to do it now. Okay, what do you have to do?
What?
What do you have to do?
The instructions say tap, add response, count the numbers. Hold on, Mama can't read upside down. Wherebat?
We're back!
She said we were bat. 37 this morning.
30! That's been what now?
Mm-hmm.
That's super long.
Count the number dots in the 10 frames. Use the T tool to type the correct amount on each line. So however many are in there, you write how many are on that line. So however many dots are in each box. So however many there are in there, you write the number there. How many are in here, you write in there. Okay. Go downstairs. Little man is hustling. I figured it was where we're at. I just thought it was funny that it was a where bat. We're at 30. 31 right now. A high of 1 on Tuesday. Trying to remember the game that this music reminds me of. A really old one that I played and could never find again. Only negative 17 now. Oh my goodness. Where do you live, in the North Pole? Holy cow. That would suck. Oh my goodness. The heat is on and it's smoldering.
Mom, should I just quest on this?
Not that one. That one's the one that we gotta add the picture to of your snowman.
What?
Oh, Canada, that'll do it. Not that one. The other ones. Please, Isaac. Stop.
Oh, the picture of our snowman?
Well, we'll add a picture of the snowman to that too, okay?
Okay.
There's one of the Discord servers, art Discord servers I'm in, somebody who lives in Alaska, and they got like 10 inches the other day, and they're about to get more. Up north is really getting a lot. They are. This is already too much snow for me. That's true. I suppose at some point it stops.
What letter are we on? What letter do you have to do?
Huh?
What letter do you have to do?
She didn't say. So if you just want to do the next one. Nope, don't do fractions. I don't know that you'd quite understand.
No, let's see.
Or you can do, like, this one doesn't have, I know you could do all those.
No, what
If you think you can do fractions, sure.
Select the picture that shows you the parts.
Isaac, downstairs.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, like, I think negative 20 is like the lowest we get here. It sucks. It really does. Girl, 50's like spring weather. To be fair, she probably has short sleeves on at 50 degrees. She just snuggle under the blankets. Oh my goodness. Celsius. Oh my gosh. See, that's where negative 20 Fahrenheit is what we get. I mean, I guess technically I'm wearing a cami too, but during the winter I wear a sweater with that. It's so white outside. It's crazy. Although I think, let me check the weather again. No, it's just the negative 10s. Next week's lowest. I feel like I should get a new winter coat. I've had this one like 20 years or something like that. No. 10 to 15. No, I'm 32. But I've had this one at least 10 years. I want to say it's closer to like 13 or 14. That's nice. I'm glad I look young. Don't look in my 30s yet. I got good genes. My mom looks a lot younger than she is. Hopefully it stays that way. I hope I look as good as my mom does when I'm that age. Ooh, North Face has got nice coats. See, I want one with a hood. I lost the hood to mine. It had a detachable hood. So lately I've been wearing sweatshirts under them just so I can have a hood. But then I get too hot. Oh, do you get to leave early then? Or I guess not leave. You get to be done early? The factory is closing? No? I don't think he'd make it out of the driveway to go take you out to lunch. So the factory's closing, but you still have to work because you're not part of the factory? That sucks. WFH? I don't know what that means. Because you work from home, you still have to work. Oh, that makes sense. But what about the others? That's dumb. So factory closes and they get to go home, but the engineers that work have to stay. That makes no sense. You haven't done anything. Had to go in office yesterday and tomorrow. You don't have to go in office today then? You get a day off? Honestly surprised they even went in today though, factory. Everybody knew we were getting a lot of snow today. That's dumb. That's real dumb. Your work's great. Although I don't think that's not the first time they've done that. For some reason I feel like they've done that before. Didn't you have to do that once? During a snowstorm? They made you take PTO and go home? I know, but make them take PTO? I guess. It's better than no pay. Yeah, that's frustrating. Ah, my foot is cramping. I don't get PTO. I don't even get days off, technically. I really should just copy paste this so it's symmetrical. Let's do one side. They drink a lot of Gatorade, supposedly. So they wanted Gatorade in it. They wanted Gatorade. Blue Gatorade. Now I gotta try and figure out how to draw it. Thus the reference picture. I can't draw Gatorade from memory. Don't drink enough. Remember what it looks like. She wanted Gatorade in it because they drink a lot of Gatorade. Did I ever doodle? I seem like a doodler. Oh my god, all the time in high school, doodled a lot. I don't doodle quite so much anymore. Sometimes. I guess my doodling now is sketches. Sometimes when I'm bored and have paper, at like family gatherings and stuff, I'll doodle, but llamas? Not llamas. I'm not good at animals. It's just like anime girls. Or in high school, there's a lot of dragons. Dragons. So many dragons everywhere. It would have been horses, but horses are hard. I was a horse girl. Anime dragons with boobies? Not in high school. Maybe now, not in high school. Yes, and lewd octobabes. Now octobabes are a thing, my baby. Trying crooked is... Woo! This is why we don't draw crooked! The cap is like... She dropped her Gatorade on the cap. Let's fix that. Oh, I've tried drawing busty ladies when I was younger. Never worked out very well. Nothing super lewd. But scantily clad is my jam. Always has been. But yes, you always use the... It's easier... It's easier... It is easier to draw clothes on naked people than it is to just draw them in clothes. Which I learned later. And you get to use that excuse. Didn't work out well, don't you know? Because I'm not from Canada. Everybody always goes hard into the Canadian accent when they talk about Minnesotans. But we are, I don't know. It's not that bad. Minnesota. A boot. The one Aaron even makes fun of me for is boat. I don't know how else to say it. It's a boat. How else? Boat. Boat. I don't understand. How else do you say boat? About. Boat. Boot? Canada adjacent. That Midwestern accent, don't you know? Yeah, you did! Hi, Dad! depending on how things go, I might actually be able to stream a little bit longer today, because Isaac has a flexible learning day, so I won't have to go pick him up. I just have to make him lunch later. So as long as he's not too crazy. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, that was great. I'm sorry. I'm glad it's cute. And I'm glad I don't have insecurities about it. I honestly don't. You're good. It's funny to see people's remarks on my accent. I love you too. I'm glad. It's over 9,000. What is this music? Sounds like dogs. Ow, ow, ow. Excuse me. If anyone ever tells you using a reference is cheating, they're liars. You can see my sketch versus line art. This would have been horrible. Otherwise, I forgot it's not straight. Ball. Please line up. There we go. Perfect! I hear a screaming child downstairs. Not like he's in trouble screaming. Like he's playing Minecraft when he shouldn't be screaming. Ball? No, that's not how I say it. I'm just trying to be funny. It's bottle. Bottle! Am I saying that one wrong too? Boat. Battle. Roblox. Isaac's been, oh yes, it is a nice bottle. This is a nice bottle. Isaac's been into watching people play Roblox. Not so much, well, because playing, you need an account, which he does not have. So. Why can't I get that? Hi, Paypan! Hi, Princess! How are you? Nom nom cookies! I don't have any cookies right now. Tired. Yes, I didn't sleep very well last night. Trying to work. Having concentration issues. That's, there's some humans I can handle. I cannot do brain fart here. Remember that loading we were talking about yesterday, Harley? I just had one right now. My brain. What is not commercial? I can't do retail work anymore. Or that's what I was trying to say. I can't do retail work anymore. I can't handle the people. That's why I quit doing hair, though, honestly. It wasn't the hair I didn't like doing. It was the people it was attached to. Oh. Wait, Winnie, do I remember you getting engaged? Retail does suck. I'm good with the customers. It doesn't mean I like doing it. Oh my gosh. Especially at like... Okay, so then I think I do remember that. I think I do. Anyways. I do remember you getting engaged now. When I think about it. Yeah, working retail, they're always... There's so many Karens. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Oh, it happened. Yeah. Corona's made weddings very hard. My brother got married this year, and that was interesting. Of course, some people got sick. Problem people. Uh-huh. I mean, that's fine too. You get to save up for a while, get the wedding you want, and make sure everybody can make it. Everybody, like, it's not bad to wait. Yeah. It's just a title. Weddings are fun. Not necessary, but fun. Does not change how you feel about each other, I mean. I know, it amazes me too as well how many people think, even not just how much they can change rules, but how much they think that, like, clerks and stuff can change the rule, like, they have control over the rules. Like, I can't use my coupon. you should let me. You should make it so I can do this. Or the prices. It's like, we don't, like, the people just checking you out don't have control over that. Why are you yelling at them about it? Exactly. So dumb and in love, so you don't mind waiting. That's cute. I know. Like, the coupon states specifically, these are the dates it works. You come after, too bad. Although I've noticed as I'm getting older, I have become more of a Karen when it comes to certain things. But not stuff like that. I don't yell at cashiers for doing their jobs and not being able to change things they can't change. I just get mad at the company who tries to steal my money. Me and my wife got married in a courthouse, and then see, and that's another thing too. My brother-in-law, they did that because he needed to get on some insurance after school. Him and his wife got married so he could use his at, like, courthouse wedding. And then they saved up till they had. Hold on a sec. They saved up till they had enough money to do, like, the big wedding, and then did it. So, like, you could even do that. Just go to a courthouse, get officially married, and then you have all the time in the world to do, like, the big shindig the way you want it. Okay, what did you need?
So, Mama, every time I would try rewriting the number, it just put in another number.
Oh, the numbers weren't working?
Yeah.
Can I see? Did you get it, or do you need help?
I need help because every time I try rewriting the number and drawing the number super big, it doesn't listen.
Here are 8 cubes. Take away 5.
I took away 5.
So it's not putting in the right number?
Yeah.
Oh, so you gotta push this. 1, 2, 3.
But I want to draw the number.
Oh. I don't know if it'll let you just draw it, bud.
Right here is where you draw.
Okay, then try. You just have to write it more, I can't say just better. Maybe there, see, you got it. You just need to keep trying, redo it if it doesn't work.
But watch.
Oh yeah, you gotta write it on the screen. Well, there, see, you
Oh.
got it.
What?
Yeah. Okay, go downstairs
I
and
did
finish.
mine at 2, but it didn't listen.
I gotta catch up here. Chat went. Yeah, I used to work at, like, clothing retail for a little bit. I worked at Hy-Vee, which is a grocery store. I liked working the sandwich shop more than I liked working the deli. Because the deli people were so rude. Like, I need this much meat, like, right now, even though you're working on other shit, and yada yada, and they just got so angry. The sandwich shop people are like, yeah, I'll get my sandwich when I want it, or when I get it, when you're done. So it does depend on where you're working, what you're doing. I know cashiers have it real rough. Well, and that's like, you can get like, Winnie, you can just get like a cute white dress, and then later do the big whole shindig. Like, save up for a year or two, and then get the poofy dress, the princess dress, and...
Again, I just white of 4, but it's instead of
And all
1.
that. What?
I whited a 4, but instead of 1. Instead.
Okay, so retry writing it. It'll get it eventually, bud.
I don't really feel like.
Then just use the number button that I showed you.
But that's not what I want to use.
Well, then I can't help you.
How about this be done with IXL?
Fine. You can go play Minecraft if you're done with the other stuff. Are you done with the other
But
stuff?
are we at least gonna go outside?
Later, okay? Not right now. You can go outside, I guess, by yourself if you want. You gotta get dressed.
I don't want to because I can't lift up the head and my bike breaking.
To be fair, Mama can't lift up the head either.
Yeah.
It was really heavy.
Well, I'm not strong enough.
That too. I'm not either. Go. You get military discounts on wedding stuff? That would be awesome. It's the wedding dress is super fun. Like that's like super fun. So I can see why everybody wants to do that part. 200 glass teacups. Winnie, I made my own wedding favors. They were champagne glasses with our initials on them and the wedding date. Oh my god, that took forever. They were cool though. I think I might still have the video of Harley's wedding. And yes, it was a nice dress. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with chat. It was a nice wedding, nice dress. It was very sweet. And no, I don't want to join the military. I just thought that was interesting. I didn't know you could get military discounts on wedding stuff. Yeah, that sounds so cute. I used like this acid etch on our glasses. Worked really well. You take like vinyl. I guess you have a Cricut. You just do the vinyl and cut that out, and then use acid etch on it, and it worked well. They turned out. We're just a pain in the ass to do like 100 of them. But I didn't have a Cricut at the time. I had to hand cut out all that vinyl. The acid etch honestly was super easy. You put the vinyl on, you use a paintbrush, put a little bit on for like, I think it was like 10 to 30 seconds, and then you just wash it off. I honestly was afraid of like burning my fingers and shit, but it was super easy. It wasn't bad at all. You have to ask me a question later, Princess. I will try to remember. I have the worst memory, so I will try to remember. You can poke me on Discord anytime. I think it's just my ADD that stops my memory from being a thing. I don't know that I know what CRS is. You have to enlighten me on that. Alice in Wonderland theme would very much so fit you, Winnie. And that would be super cute. I definitely want to see pictures when this happens. Right? That's what I was thinking. Her Animal Crossing island was Alice themed. Super cute. Super cute! Hopefully soon. Hopefully you don't have to wait forever. You shall get the wedding of your dreams someday. Even if it's a vow renewal. I was thinking about vow renewals the other day. I don't think I've played Animal Crossing in like a year. I think actually almost I think the last time I played, my brother talked to me about doing the December stuff. the Christmas stuff. And I played it for one day and never. Not Pietro! He's gonna be dead. Oh, poor boy. He's like, where did she go? She abandoned me. I don't think I've ever actually finished the Christmas event. Not the first year, not last year. And I can almost guarantee not this year either. Like the first year I played, I got to the Christmas stuff. I didn't even get to the Christmas stuff. I think I stopped playing after Halloween. Sad, that'll be fun. Switch is really nice. I don't know where Isaac is. We got him a game for it. We got him Minecraft for the Switch. Because the one on PlayStation 4 is starting to lag a lot. And he has a hard time playing it sometimes. Lag, yes. Why am I saying it wrong? I finished the Halloween event because Bag versus Bag. Have fun adulting, princess. Leg. I don't know how else to say it. Leg. I don't know. Leg. I don't know. League. Minecraft is lagging a lot. And he has a hard time playing it. He also has a drifty controller. I need to get him a new Switch controller though. If he's gonna start playing my Switch, he's gonna need his own controller because I don't want him breaking my Animal Crossing ones or my Zelda ones. Or were those Aaron's? Did I get husband those? I don't remember. Somebody got the Legend of Zelda ones. I bought them. Not my Animal Crossing ones, no. brother-in-law says it. Leg? Cheeto finger on my controllers. No. Yeah, I don't. His is. Our PlayStation 4 controllers. We haven't had the greatest luck with lately. Leg. Yeah, that's how I say it. I don't know. Egg. Egg. Things I didn't know I said funny. I just zoom in and out here like 10 million times. Bottle. Sure, we'll leave that in there. That's how you spell it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the way they did the Switch controllers, the Joy-Cons. So I got the holder thing for them so I can actually play. I don't know that I have a preference between like Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. As long as it's that general shape, I think I'm good. We did get some of those though for I think they're Switch compatible, so when him and husband play brain fart Super Smash Brothers. When they play Super Smash Brothers, they can play easier. I think PlayStation is my preferred console. And I definitely prefer like playing with controller over PC, like keyboard. Whenever I play things like Don't Starve or Stardew and stuff like that, I always tend to attach it to my TV and then play with the controller. Console controller. Yeah, like I don't mind console games. There's more variety on the PC. I just prefer to play with controller over keyboard. I don't know, there's something about the controllers that's just easier for me to handle. Finally gave in and started playing Minecraft. Not finally, I would play Minecraft. I started playing with the keyboard, and that's not too bad. Although I always push E when I'm not even in Minecraft to try and get out of things. Because it's just automatic now. I've played so much Minecraft. E to get out of inventory. E to get out of all the all the inventories. The tabs, the screens, everything. It's kind of like when you're drawing on a piece of paper and you push Control Undo instead of erasing things. Yeah, the controller adapter thing I have, the fob, ours is for Xbox controller. But like I said, I don't have a preference of controller type. I just prefer controller playing. Yeah, since I started playing Minecraft on the PC on the keyboard, I have a hard time playing it with the controller. I feel like I'm limited. But, it takes a bit of adjusting. I played Minecraft on, the PlayStation for so long, I got used to the buttons like left and right click and stuff. I actually switched it on the PC so it followed that more. Because I kept making the mistake. That's not how you write the G. Maybe I should just use text instead of writing my own. That's why. It's crooked. Oh. Never actually played Hades. I think that would be one of the games that I would prefer to watch over play. I don't know. There's some games that I don't think I would like playing, but watching I like. Like I watched Sly play through all of the BioShock. I always wanted to watch somebody play those. Husband started and then never finished playing for me. Yeah. There's a second Hades coming out? Surprised I haven't seen hype for it. Everyone on Twitter was like obsessed with Hades. I'm surprised I haven't seen anything on it. Not on my Twitter. Huh. See the perfectionist coming out now. Moving everything ever so slightly. Good enough. Now I'm gonna draw lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Oh my goodness. Me too. I am a do side quest first, then do main part last. I'm not huge on speedruns. I don't know. Some of them are interesting to see, like, the cheats they use to, not cheats necessarily, but just the little bugs and things. that they use to do speedruns. This should have its own category. I can spell bolt, I promise. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mario 64 is fun. I played, they had that remake recently on the Switch. Like, I remember it being so fun. I don't remember it being that janky to play. Oh my lord. It was rough. I got so frustrated. I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's so janky. Yeah. The Switch controls were not optimized. They were obviously not optimized for Switch controller. It was just... Bleh. I know. Like, I had bought the Banjo-Kazooie emulator on Xbox, because that was, like, my favorite game ever on, was it 2? Did I buy 2? Either way, I loved playing it, and I wanted to play it again, and the controller was not bad, but the graphics and stuff were what got me. We are so spoiled now. I can't wait till Minecraft brings ray tracing into the real game. That requires me to download things, though. My ray tracing is already just there. I also worry about my computer. Like, I realize I have the good graphics card, but for some reason it chugs when I'm trying to do multiple things like Minecraft and YouTube. It started turning off. I think we fixed it, but I'm worried. It will start just randomly turning off on myself, on itself, on me again. I can word. Little man is 5 years old. He's a kindergartner. Yeah, right after we bought the new graphics cards, like, started having issues with it. Just, I would play Minecraft and listen to YouTube at the same time, and it would just, nope, I can't do this, and turn off. Blue screen of death. I think it was a power issue to the graphics card or something like that. Everybody was having issues with these graphics cards with some sort of power So I don't think it was the game itself or like, yeah, like the memory or anything. It was a power thing. I don't remember what we did anymore. But we fixed it. Knock on wood. Well, maybe I'll have to find some shaders. I just don't know that. Will I still be able to play with Kelsey if I have the shaders and she doesn't? Okay, because I know some of them, like resource packs, they're like, they won't be able to do this if they don't have them. I am on the Bedrock edition though, not Java. I love, so Isaac, I think I said, watches a lot of Minecraft, VTubers actually. And they got some of them's got some shaders and they're really cool. Mods look fun. I just prefer the regular. I know, a lot of people have Java. I used to have Java. I don't know why I switched. I think it was something to do with multiplayer. But I switched. And I don't know, it's fine for me. I like it. I like just playing the regular game, not all the mods and stuff, so it's perfectly fine for me. Cup toast. Oh, that's cute. Disco cat. Did I get it? I accidentally pushed the button twice. Or clicked twice, I should say. It's so cute! I can't wait till I can add my own emotes that I made. I will stick around and chat. She was very nice. She talked to me for a little bit. She even shouted me out. Her stuff was super cute. After I got my food, I went back. Just helping each other out. It's a good idea. Got a bingo. I can't be so antisocial. I don't think I need to go this hard on the details, but we are. Because is it really me if I'm not going hard on the details? That would be fun for you to start streaming again. I'll definitely come visit. I was nervous as well. I was expecting to not having so many chatters, but my husband really helped me out. And his clan members have been really fun to chat with. It's been fun, actually. I'm glad I started it up. This is the first time I've really done it seriously. Before it was just kind of a one-off stream every now and then. But I decided I should start streaming more often and try and that's what everybody's doing. Get my name out there more. Hopefully I am not too boring to watch. Yeah, very sweet of him. I super appreciate it. And I appreciate all his guildies being nice to me. Clan members, they're not guildies. I don't know if they call them guildies. I don't think they do. He calls them his clan members, clanmates. I'm sorry, I am from the WoWness. I was a WoWer first. Actually, no, that's wrong. I was a RuneScaper before I was a WoWer. But I stuck more to the WoWing than the RuneScaping. I'm sorry. I know, but apparently there's a problem when I mislabel. That'll be fun, Zad, if you get to get back into streaming. I didn't know you were moving, though. That's nice. That'll be hopefully good. Why are you going into eraser mode, Pen? Nice. Oh my gosh. Having your own office is nice. I had never had one before this office. Well, not this office, the downstairs office. Not had my own office. It's nice. That I can't say. I've always had a bedroom. I always get the spare bed. It is my dream to have a crafting office someday. No bed. Just all my art shit everywhere. Hopefully have a desk for my computer. And then like a desk for my Cricut and stuff. Because right now my Cricut is in the closet because I don't have space for it anywhere. Yeah, that's where I wouldn't... Streaming when in a bedroom is hard. Because if somebody wants to sleep or somebody's making noise, it's really hard to stream. Although our room is right across the room. Right across the hall from my office. But Aaron plays later than me. And I don't stream that late, so not really a problem. And Isaac's bedroom is kitty corner. Also not a problem because I don't stream that late. Crickets do just need their own rooms. Oh my god, they need so much space for the cutting things and all the supplies, the mats. I've been having to take, when I want to use mine, take it out and put it on the kitchen table. I worry about it like overheating or something, or like the cutting board getting stuck, jammed on the bed sheet or something. Yeah, exactly. So I just take over the kitchen table until I'm done. Which takes like an hour or two. No one eats till Mama's done with her cricket. No, I made the bottle so big compared to her. That's true. They do have like the little baby ones. Oh my god, it's so cute! So, Erin went to go visit my mother-in-law one day, and she had these little tiny, like the little tiny bottles of water with, like, it's got flavor in it. Isaac came home with one, and he goes, "Look, Mom, I got tricky water." And he calls it tricky water because it looked like, you know, just regular water, but it was flavored. It was so cute. Tricky water. It's so cute. The nipple cap on him. Yeah, he acts like a teenager sometimes. Oh my gosh, I'm not looking forward to the day when that's a true statement. He's a teenager. I would say he's a 3-nager, but he's no longer 3. He's a 5-nager. He's so dang cute. And so frustrating. He's too smart for his mama. Boy's learning Chinese. I don't know if I said that. If you caught that when he came in with his assignments earlier. And husband knows Chinese, so someday they'll be able to speak to each other. And I will have no idea what is going on. Unless they're counting and saying please and thank you, I'll have no idea. Yeah, so he's really smart. And he decided he wanted to, we were gonna originally homeschool him, but he was super excited for kindergarten. So we're like, okay, we'll let you go to kindergarten because you were super excited for it. Why not? Looking for good schools, having troubles until we found this one. Right next to us has Chinese immersion. So they learn Chinese for 3 years and then they go back and learn everything in English. I was worried about it at first because they're learning just Chinese and not English. But it's been so good for him. He's done super well with learning and he's not bored. Because that was the one thing I was worried about, him going to a regular kindergarten, him being super bored. And then that's when they start getting in trouble. And he's done so good. I'm glad we did this. And it's super cool to be like, he'll be fluent in Chinese, which is really cool. Cool to say. Your kids know Italian, but that's because your wife speaks to them in Italian, and she doesn't want you to know what she's talking about. So Aaron and I talk Pig Latin to each other sometimes around family, because they can't seem to understand it. Italian, yes. Is that wrong? How do you... Italian? Is it Italian? 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 Fine. I'm learning. I'm saying so many words wrong. See, I don't even know English. Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you... Oh, there's the picture. I move before it moves.
His school only does Chinese immersion. There's one in town in the same district, and they only do Spanish immersion. So they offer Spanish, Chinese. I think they might do Somali too, because there's a huge Somali community in St. Cloud. Can you stop being crazy? Yeah, so they do it for the elementaries. They have immersion classes. Actually, I think they do it in the high schools and stuff too, because I was listening to one of their meetings. Isaac, stop being crazy. And the high schoolers got to go on, like, the Chinese immersion high schoolers got to go to, like, China for a week or something like that, and stuff like that. So cool. So hopefully he sticks with it. You know so much Chinese, don't you?
Oh, I mean... Oh! Hey!
Something wish I would have had when I was younger. I took German for a couple years in high school, and I remember like 3 words. I remember how to say I love you.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Hey!
Just don't spit in my face. That would be, I think I'd like to learn that one. See, honestly, I want to learn Spanish.
What are you talking about?
Stop, please. I wish I would have taken Spanish in high school. They had some Spanish classes, but I wanted to take German because I wanted to be different. And I loved, like, I kind of want to, like, go visit Germany and stuff. It sounds really cool. So I took German. But Spanish is one I really want to learn. it's like to. Someday I'll get over my travel anxiety and be able to do stuff. Isaac, stop. You're stomping on the floor and bothering Papa. Stop.
I just want to. I just want to do
Don't.
that.
That's not okay. But if I learn Spanish, I can talk to Harley.
Are you
I
kidding
can
me?
speak Spanish at Harley in her native tongue. Also, just kind of learned some words from husband throughout the years, and it seems not too hard. Like that's when I've actually been able to retain some of the words and stuff. So
I like.
I know you are a crazy boy. Stop stomping. Hey, did you turn off your tablet so it's not dying?
Oh.
Oh, did you? You grew up surrounded by Spanish? Oh, that's another thing. My brother's boyfriend is Spanish, so it would be fun to talk to him in Spanish too.
Can't find my school tablet.
Okay, go look downstairs, bud. You need to make sure it's not dying. And ASL. That's another one I want to learn. That's true. There's a lot of Spanish down south. I know English. Sort of. And that's it. And a few words here and there in other languages, but that's it. I am not special. I'm not cool.
Mom, today's the 15th, right?
Today is the 14th. Do not eat. No, today is the 15th. Sorry. Oh my goodness, my days. You can go. Eat the 15th.
Oh.
Every day he asks if it's Christmas.
I already ate the 15th.
Okay, then you can't eat the 15th because you already ate it. We don't do Santa. He's just excited for the presents. He don't care.
Yeah.
We have some Christmases to go to this weekend, so he got so excited. Every day he's like, "Is it Christmas tomorrow? Is it Christmas tomorrow?"
It's Christmas tomorrow.
No, it's not. Tomorrow's grocery day.
Yeah.
Apparently that's exciting too. When he says 10 days, my dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, stop. Calm down there before you hurt yourself. Yes, grocery day. Okay, Sid. Have fun with your housework. Talk to you later. Friday is grocery day, so long as we are not snowed in.
Look at I rolled on bed actually.
Okay, but Isaac, you gotta be quiet. If Papa's in a meeting or something, you can't be loud. People can hear that through the floor.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Isaac does get excited about grocery day because he gets an allowance. And then he gets to go spend his allowance on
I won't
toys
go
and
to bed
candy.
again.
He is cute. Are you kidding me?
Okay, I die when I got to bed. Look like I died
Okay,
when I
okay,
got to bed. Hey, hey, hey,
Can you go downstairs?
hey, hey,
Crazy
hey.
child. Please.
It looks like I died when I touched a bed.
Okay, can you go do that on the couch or something? Stop,
I just
please.
what? Do
I
it.
don't want you to break anything in here. I don't want you to get hurt doing that. My child. Please. What up? No, stop.
That. That.
You sure you don't want to go outside?
Why?
Cause look at the snow. You can go play in the snow.
Ooh, snow just fell down from the tree.
Yeah. You gotta get dressed first, though.
Okay. I think I left my clothes downstairs in my bedroom.
Okay, go get them on.
Yeah.
You're such a stinker. You're so adorable. Oh my gosh. We had conferences and this teacher was like, so does he listen well at home? And we're like, no. She's like, oh my god, he does so good at school. And he listens to everyone else but us. At home, he's such a stinker. But at grandma's, at school, he's just a little angel for everybody else. My gooblet. My little gooblin. Little goober. So this is a commission from one of my friends for one of her friends. It's like a persona of hers, and she really likes blue Gatorade. Or it's a persona of my friend's friends. And they like drinking Gatorade. Blue, specifically blue Gatorade, and she asked if it could be in there, and so it is in there to the best of my ability. That is exactly how you spell it. I can't. Anyway, enough. It is pretty good. Those are my favorite memes. Or some of my favorite memes. The LaCroix memes. Now with a hint of watermelon, or tastes like it passed by a truck of strawberries.
My snow pants won't step up. Oh, there we go.
Well, you got it now.
I don't know why.
Silly boy. Come here when you get your boots on.
Okay. Why? Why?
'Cause, so I can help you with your pants so you don't get snow in your boots. My favorite. Those are my favorite ones. Favorite memes. Extra flavorful. Someone whispered the word watermelon in the same room. I love it. Oh. They're so good.
Okay. Dum, 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 dum.
Hey, don't, that hurts my ears.
Ow.
Because you're pushing, there's pressure in these and it's hurting my eardrums. Okay, let me zip you up too, because otherwise you get snow all down your snow pants. Hopefully it stays up today.
Huh.
You need a new coat, I think.
No! No!
That's true. He did just stomp with his boots on above you. Probably sound like an elephant in the room. Mm-hmm. I mean, he is in the basement gaming. Just beneath me. Yeah. The line art jam on Gaia. I don't remember that. This is the only way I've ever line arted. I can't do it any other way. It just looks like scribbles. Oh, there's a tiger! Hi! What's going on, Izzy? Have you come for a sleep? Kitty kitty. posted line art for this color for fun. I've actually kind of, like, I see people making, like, coloring books. Physical coloring books, artists making them. Kind of wanted to try making one, because I feel like my lines would be pretty easy to color. The question is what to draw and turn into a book. The Gatorade is backwards! No, wait, never mind, it's not. Crisis averted. My canvas was backwards. Well, thank you. I'm glad they look fun to color. The question would just be what to make, what to draw, what... I guess I'd go with, like, underwater theme or something. See, I love underwater stuff. Drawing it and coloring it is a lot of work. Like, I have so many ideas in my head for underwater stuff, but coral is so tedious. Do the book next. Actually, I should do her lines, or her legs, not her lines. I have to futz with them, they're too big. Did you see Gaia lets you do real life commissions now? Kinda makes me want to go back. They're still the same. Can't do not safe for work stuff or suggestive stuff. But they will let you do drawings for real money. Suggestive. I think because it's been dying for so long, they are now trying to get people back in. Suggestive is fun to draw. Oh, my nose. It just... Right? I'm surprised Gaia's still going as well. But being able to do real life commissions on it makes it very tempting, because drawing Abby is like a lot of fun. I always had so much fun drawing them. They're like inspirational. I know, right? They're such a hypocrite. We can make naked Abby items, but you can't draw them. Sounds totally fair. I will let you know. I have to finish my current commissions. And then I might go back and test the waters a little bit, but I need to finish some of this stuff before Christmas. I am slow. The calendar is fast. I gotta beat the clock. How do these work? Something looks wrong. Coffee's almost gone. How dare. Yeah, I know, right? What an outrage. Uh-huh. I know. You need to refund one? Yeah, after a while, I get that. After a while of not being able to do it, it just starts getting really, like, it gives you so much anxiety to think about doing it, but it also gives you a lot of anxiety to not do it. You feel like you should be working on it, like, constantly, but then you also just have anxiety over doing it. I get that. It's not fun. If you don't feel like you can do it though, that's perfectly fine. At the same time, if they haven't said anything and you just need some time, take that time. Just be transparent about it. Be like, hey, I have a lot going on. It might be a while before I can get to this. And I can refund you if you want, or I can keep you in the queue. Just let them know. Most of the time they're pretty understanding. I realize it doesn't always help because you're still in your own mind being like, oh my god, they're gonna be so upset. We are our own worst enemies. For sure. Oh, yeah, that's... After a while, it just kind of... Oh my goodness, her foot didn't move. You lose, like, motivation for it. I get that. Well, just let them know what's going on. I'm sure they'd be okay. You can even, I guess I don't know if it's soured for you forever or not. You could be like, I can't do this right now and I don't know when I will be able to, but if you, once I open up comms again, just be like, hey, if you're willing to do it, you could always do that for them when you feel like you have more time. Just be like, just poke me when I say my comms are open, and if they want, they can come back to you. Just be honest with them, and I'm sure they will be understanding. And yeah, oh my gosh, having money during the Christmas period. I've been trying to sell my Surface Pro because I don't use it anymore, and I kind of want to help pay back some of the Christmas gift money that I've been spending of it, my husband's, and pay off some stuff I got. No bites yet, but could use that money for Christmas time. I've been debating on selling it on eBay, but I also worry about eBay. Just don't want to have to send it and then it get like broken or something. I did. It's on there now. I know, right? Apparently just too expensive for people's tastes. Speaking of gremlins, I will be right back. I'm going to check on Isaac real quick. Not BR. There we go. I know, right? When it's too quiet, that's when you have to worry. He's good. We've got like another 4 inches already. I have to shovel the driveway again. I know. Though can't complain too much because all the storms that have been going through this year have missed us until now. We got lucky. It's our turn. Yeah, we hadn't really gotten much until this storm. It's really the first one that we got hit hard. And of course, it's the big one. There, those legs look more appropriately sized. Oh my gosh. I can wear it, I promise. It's just hard. Like in English. Brain fart again. I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Need to change in music. I still don't like this hand position. I'm looking up references for the hand because I'm not quite happy with it. The dancing queen. My mom is huge into ABBA. So I like it too. Grew up with it. Yes, I do. Cashews are soaking for the food. Suppose I gotta feed the boys soon. Mm-hmm. On Spotify. If you look up K Clay Slider, has a lot of good ones. K covers. Let's check. There was something he followed or did that, whoa, let's not that. Nobody covers 7 rings. Not the same person. Nope. No WAP. Start from the beginning. 'Cause I don't know what the next one is. Yeah. That would be interesting. Villagers just be jamming to that stuff. It'd be funny. The villagers don't know what they're doing anymore. Your Christian Minecraft server. Christian Animal Crossing server. fixed it. I'm sleepy. Is it nap time? Thank you for coming, Winnie. Hope you have a good lunch. I probably need to take a break. Eat soon too. Have a happy Christmas. If Isaac doesn't come in like 10-20 minutes, probably have to be done. Go get him, eat lunch, all that jazz. I am hungry. And I need to make sure he did all his schoolwork. And he needs to eat. Doing a simple shaped clam because it's easy. too tiny and unable to see it anyways. Fix that one later. I wonder if Boy has murdered the snow chairs yet. He's been out there all alone by himself. Throwing the snowballs. I'm making this hard on myself. I have a circle too. Boop. Dip. Ugh, hiccups. This hair is gonna be interesting. Not good at drawing short hair. Okay, Nightbot. I have lost all my steam. Just suddenly very tired. So it's 12:30, probably because I'm hungry. Okay. I think it's time to be done. Thank you everyone for joining me and for chatting and stuff. I appreciate you all. Should still be streaming next Thursday. Isaac won't have school, so he will probably see him a lot again. Anyways, bye. Time for some food.